These stuffed peppers, or dolma, are a favorite among the Armenians in Turkey. Silva Özyeli and her sister have cooked all this food as a contribution in the fight against the ruthless construction plans in their home city of Istanbul.
We want to support the protesters in the children's home. The people are there for us too, so we should at least provide them with food.
In a suburb of Istanbul, hundreds of people have occupied the grounds of Camp Armen. For decades, it was a holiday home for the Armenian community. Silva Özyeli spent her childhood here. In the 70s, Turkey seized the area and later sold it. But now the Armenians want it back and have the support of thousands of Muslims.
I think this is another important step after the Gezi protests in the fight for equality. I support the Armenians.
For the Armenians who survived the genocide 100 years ago, this holiday home was especially important. It's where their children learned the Armenian language and about Christianity. Silva Özyeli spent 6 summers in a row here.
We wash the dishes here, and I remember I used to stand on tiptoes. It was so high for me.
Bulldozers came 3 weeks ago to tear the building down. An investor wants to build luxury villas here. A telephone chain alerted the activists, mostly former residents of the home. They stopped the work by positioning themselves in front of the diggers.
When I heard about it, I thought, my God, if the home gets torn down, then part of my childhood gets erased.
Some people in the neighborhood are unhappy about the protest movement on their street. Many Turks still feel resentment towards the Armenians. Why shouldn't they tear it down, shrugs one local. Asked why, she says because it's for Armenian children. The government has fueled attitudes such as these with its denial of the Armenian genocide. President Erdoğan is hoping for enough votes in the upcoming elections to further increase his power, which is cause for concern for Armenian activist Özyeli.
We can already see that the country is pretty much run by Erdoğan alone. That's got nothing to do with democracy.
The opposition takes to the streets to spread the word. Other citizens join the movement as they march through the center of Istanbul in protest against the destruction of Camp Armen. The protest has helped activist Özyeli to finally feel at home.
I still feel discrimination as an Armenian in Turkey, but I also feel the solidarity of so many people. Christians and Muslims are fighting for a common purpose. That gives me hope.
Spirits are high in the holiday home after their initial success. After ongoing protests, the landowner seems to be prepared to give the building back to the Armenian community. Nothing is signed yet, but everyone is relieved. Silva Özyeli and her friends are having a party to celebrate their victory. They've proven that the pro-democracy movement in Turkey is still alive.